So what I do, so with it goes
EMDR?
by it goes by many different names. It goes by that name, eye movement desensitization therapy. But essentially, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for your eyes to scan clearly every direction I'm going without any blips in the system. And what I mean by that is almost like a train on a train track. I'm looking for it always to be connected. So everywhere I go, your eyes follow perfectly without a glitch or without a stutter. Whenever I see there's a little stutter or a glitch, it's almost like there's been some railway track that's been removed, if you will.
Right.
I know that there's some trauma there. I don't know what the trauma is. You might not know what the trauma is, but I know that there's something there because it's not making a connection. When I see that, I go in a different direction. And I know that when I come back there later on neurologically, if your eyes, if it doesn't stutter anymore, if it connects perfectly, I know that something's shifted, that something's changed. That's when I stop and I ask you and you're like, oh, it's lower.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that it's almost like having a pizza, if you will, and then taking a slice out of it. And when I see, oh, there's a slice that's been taken out of it there, there's something here, I don't know what, I don't even need to know what, you might not know what, but something's there. And I know that when I come back and test it later, I'm looking for that neurology to fire off, so there's no disconnect, if you will. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And the idea is that the other movements just automatically integrate?
Yeah, it's because it's a right brain, left brain integrated things. So we spatially store our feelings a lot of times in front of us. Yeah. Very rarely, if you ask someone to feel something, very rarely, like, do you remember a time when you felt totally sad? Very rarely do people just look in one direction. They have to think of the memory, they feel it, they talk about it, NLP, they talk to themselves. There's a strategy. Yeah. Your eyes have to go spatially in different places to retrieve some information. So when I trigger off the neurology in you, or whatever the problem is, and like, what's the problem? Bring it up inside your body, keep it there, but just do what I'll just follow. I'm not asking you to forget it, I want it to be there, but I'm basically, it's almost like getting a CD in the old days, and then bringing out your keys when you get an old CD. The CD is the problem, you get some keys and you scratch that CD. So if you scratch that CD sufficiently and then you put it back in your stereo and try and play it again, what happens usually?
Too many errors.
Yeah, it doesn't play the same way. So basically, I'm messing up the strategy. So the memory's still there, but you can't do it in exactly the same way. You could be fully aware of it, but it's just, oh yeah, it just doesn't feel the same anymore because we've scratched it up, just like a CD. Yeah, they do courses on
It's a pattern disrupt.
Yeah, absolutely. There's many different courses on this, and it's the buzzword, and they'll charge you thousands of dollars. That's basically it. Yeah, that's basically all it is. You could spend 10 grand on learning it, well, that's it.
Or you just do it.
Or just do it. It's that simple. Right. Yeah, yeah.